Stability wedge. This is a 30-degree wedge. Now the Jeep has a very low center of gravity, so it makes it very stable on this wedge. We can stop here for you. We can rock it back and forth. This Jeep's not going anywhere. It's a very, very stable vehicle. So now we're coming into our suspension section of the course. We've got a 5-coil link suspension coupled with our rugged Dana 44 front and rear axles. Part of what makes the Jeep, makes it so good for these bumpy conditions here. So under the hood here we've got our 3.6 liter Pentastar V6 engine. That's going to give us 285 horsepower, 260 foot-pounds of torque. We do get 21 miles to the gallon on the highway. So new for 2013 is our redesigned seats. That's an improved foam and a slightly wider set seat. Also, we've got our new soft top material. It's a little bit damper material, so the ride on the highway is going to be slightly quieter for you. Now here in our ground clearance exercise, we're going to demonstrate how well that 10.1 inches of ground clearance works for you in this Rubicon. As we go over everything, you can feel confident that even if we did hit the base of anything, your engine is very protected, your powertrain is protected by 3 skid plates. It's going to protect your gas tank, oil pan, your transfer case, and your transmission. So in all the Rubicons, we've got our Uconnect system right here. That's with Bluetooth. We've got our nav, which is coupled with Garmin. You also have a CD and DVD player right there. Don't get too excited. You can't play DVDs while you're driving, only when we're in park. So here we come into our ground clearance exercise. Now a specific feature for the Rubicon is our electronic sway bar disconnect. And that can be engaged with a button right here on the left. It's next to our axle lock button as well. What that does for you is it allows the wheels to articulate very well. So all 4 wheels are going to be on the ground at all times. So in rock crawling situations, those off-road situations that you find yourself in, this vehicle is very, very stable because all 4 wheels are on the ground at all times when that electronic sway bar is disconnected. Now as we come into our articulation wedge here, talking about that electronic sway bar disconnect a little bit more. Right now our axles are looking like this, our front and rear axle. So we have all 4 wheels on the ground. Though they're completely articulated, we are pretty level here in the cabin. Now don't forget, you can take all 4 doors off this vehicle. The soft top you can take down in about 3 minutes for someone who's done it a couple times. Can feel confident taking this in water as well. We've got drain plugs in the floor. Now does anybody know why we can do that with all the vents? $1 million question. So it's for your off-road situations, all the dirt that you might experience out there. It's not going to come into your ventilation system, so that, you know, when you've got the family in here, you take this out on the highway. If you blast the heat, you're not blasting sand in everyone's faces too. So here we're going to take it up our traction hill. This is a 35-degree angle with an 18-foot rise. I'm going to take this up nice and slow so you can see how well the vehicle tracks up the hill without any slippage or tire spinning. Get our nice view of the Empire State Building up there. So this is my favorite feature of the vehicle right here. It's our hill descent control. So by engaging this button, we're going to descend the hill without my foot on the brake at all. So my foot's completely off the brake right now. The hill descent control works with your transfer case and your ABS brake system to descend the hill safely and in a very controlled manner. Now if we want to do it a little bit quicker, with our sport shifter, we can shift it into second right now. We're going to move slightly faster. So that hill descent control pulses your brakes as opposed to grabbing them. So it also extends the life of your brakes as well. Yeah. So what'd you guys think?
Fine.